So I was thinking about some numbers as far as comments and views and shares and shit on videos go relative to the comments and what the comments are. And so here's what I was thinking. So I was on Instagram, I think Facebook actually. I was on the Reels. I was just kind of scrolling mindlessly like a fucking pleb. And I came across multiple videos in a row where the video I thought was cool as shit. Or not cool as shit. It was just, whatever, just videos. No bad thoughts, no good thoughts. Just like, oh, cool. But Facebook Reels will show you the first comment at the bottom of the page. And it'll show you what it says. And I would assume that that's the top comment or something. And what's interesting that I noticed, it kind of cleared up some, and there's a lamb out here, or a goat out here, a lamb, goat, cow, who gives a fuck, pig, that thing. So it clarified some things for me mentally with all the negativity and shit going on. So let's say a video goes viral. Let's say this. A video goes viral. You can't see the view count, but you can see that it's gotten liked 3 million times. So if something gets liked 3 million times, it probably was seen at least 30 million, I would say, right? That's a fair assumption. 10% of people who view it like it. I don't know. But for the sake of this example, we'll say that's how it is. I don't know. So we'll say 30 million people saw that video. 3 million liked it. And we'll say after those 3 million, we'll say there's 3,000. Well, we'll exaggerate. Let's say there's 30,000 comments. So 30 million people saw it. There's 30,000 comments. And we'll say that there's 10 top comments, all with 10,000 likes each. And they're all negative. That means out of 30 million people, there was a bad comment that got 10,000 likes, or a negative comment that got 10,000 likes. And we see that and we think, holy shit, everyone's so negative. This is ridiculous. And here's the truth, dude. There are a lot of negative Nancys out there who that's all they do. They just post negative shit. And it's, I hate it, dude. I hate reading that shit. I hate looking at it. It puts me in a bad mood every time. But I'm the one choosing to read it, so no one to blame but myself. But anyway, 30 million people saw it. 10,000 people liked a negative comment, which you could say that they're agreeing with or thought it was funny or something. Nobody likes a comment that they don't agree with, So 10,000 people out of 30 million. And we think that it's just the whole nasty place, a whole world of negativity. But really, it was 0.0001% or 3%. Let me hurry and do. Let's see. So 30,000, 0.01. Yeah, 0.001. Or no, 0.000. Somebody do the math. I don't give a fuck anymore. That's the percentage of negativity, right? That one post or that one comment. So I'm going on way too long about this. I wanted this to be super short and sweet, but we see one bad comment and we just think, man, everyone's a negative piece of shit. But dude, it was 0.003%, 0.0003, 3% of the people who saw that decided to, I guess, engage in that negativity. And so, long way of saying, not everyone's negative. Only a small, tiny percentage of people are, but they're loud as fuck. And so we assume that because they're loud as shit, and that's all we hear and see, that's all there is. But truth is, there's 29,900,900 or whatever, 29,900,990,000. Yeah, there we go. Jesus, dude, I can't do math. Yeah. Butchered this one, huh? It's okay, we're learning. So, dude, I'm laughing at myself. So I if anybody else laughs at me, let's laugh together, dude. I don't care. So, but I just think it's interesting, man. We put so much focus on being positive and getting rid of all the negative But dude, it's just a few people that are loud as fuck. That's it, you know? And so going off of that real quick, is this even recording? Yeah, so going off of that real quick, I've always shied away from trying to make certain content because I know it's going to get some kind of, I don't know, a negative comment or whatever, but dude, that shit makes your posts go viral. I actually don't even know where I'm going with that, but see, I would cut and edit that out, but we're keeping it real and leaving it in there. I don't know, just what I was thinking, so I said it and said to go back on it. So no, there's just that shit bothers me though. It really does, seeing all the negative comments about people, just people who don't get it or don't understand, just bashing somebody who's doing their thing, or somebody who's happy, you know. Andy talks about it a lot. I just listened to a podcast by him yesterday talking about it, and I think it's cool because I actually remember a podcast I recorded 20, 30, 40 ago about Mark Wahlberg's schedule, how he wakes up at 2 a.m. And while I was reading that, I was actually in that little phase where I was waking up at 1:50 a.m. Dude. Hi, puppy. Shut the fuck up. I was in that phase of waking up at 1:50, so I thought, damn, dude, I'm waking up earlier than Mark, you know? But all the comments in the post, man, it's just crazy. And so it is now a challenge for me to continue talking while people are out here. So let's keep it going. But it got me thinking of just, you know, Mark's just living his life. He just posted what his schedule looks like, what he does, and people decided they didn't like it and they wanted to bash it, and now such is life, I guess. So I don't know. I just wanted to. It makes me feel better, I guess, knowing that you can just. I guess it makes you feel better knowing that regardless of whatever you post out there, whatever you put out there, whatever you choose to do or don't do, or whatever you share, or whatever you don't share, literally anything, people are always going to shit on it and bash it, regardless. And so it's a backwards reassurance, because it's like, okay, well, no matter what, someone's going to be pissed off, someone's not going to be happy. And so I don't know, it's just a backwards way of feeling some reassurance that no matter what, you'll be all right. So, and obviously I'd rather not have to deal with those negative Nancy's spewing some bullshit, but you know, I guess it just comes with the territory. You know, I'm going to say we, because I assume that people who are listening to this and this much so far in are identifying as disciplined and want to do shit in life. They have big goals, etc. So we are walking a different path in life, and that's okay. And so fuck dogs also. And so because we're walking a different path in life, people who are not walking that same path don't get it. They don't understand. They think we're obsessed. They think we're, you know, we're too good for everybody else. We're arrogant. We're whatever. And it's just not the case, dude. And it you know, it makes me insecure because I've talked about this multiple times, but I don't want to share the shit that I do because I feel like it does come off as pretentious, and I could definitely work on my communication skills. But, you know, like I've said a million times before, when people ask me how my weekend was, I don't say, oh, it was good, dude. I took 3 ice baths, walked almost 10 miles with a weighted vest on my back, recorded 3 podcasts, didn't watch TV, didn't stream Netflix, didn't do any of that shit. Didn't waste my mind scrolling on social media. Didn't eat junk food. Had some healthy meals. Read some books. Got better. Tried to think of better ways to challenge my... Bro. See ya, you know? And there's better ways to communicate that. I'm fully aware. But if I were to just say that, you know... It's like, oh, you think you're better than us because you don't watch Netflix, you know? It's like I can already hear that. There's some people in my life that I know for sure would hit me with that bullshit, you know? And dude, my honest answer back to that would be like, dude, I don't give a fuck. I'm just choosing to better myself. You can do what you want. I'm doing me, you know? And I hate when people say that. I think it's so corny. You focus on you, boo. I'm doing me. I'll focus on me, you know? I don't know, dude. Shit's corny. But it is what it is. So I don't know, there's a lot of negativity out there, but they're just the loud ones. There's a lot of positive people who want the good and who are kicking ass. You just got to find those people and surround yourself with them. So that's what I'm trying to do. So if you're out there, let's unite. Tired of these negative fucks, dude. So anyway, that's it. That's 129 and a half. I might even do one more, actually. So that might be 125 and a third. Don't know. We'll figure it out. So peace.